we're sitting there and I asked them, I'm like, let's define pressure. You know, and like, just like an instant heaviness fills the room. You know, like, okay, you know, we're just sitting in this little room. We're in the round couches. It's very casual. I'm like, got a whiteboard out. I'm like, let's define pressure. You know, and these are the words that come out. Anxiety, performance, the fear of failure, false responsibility. You know, the words are coming out and it's getting boom heavy, right? One student said, I'm behind. Another one said, I'm running out of time. That's what pressure feels like. I'm running out of time. Another one said, crushing expectations. That's what pressure feels like. I'm never gonna be enough. I'm never gonna get there. Another one said, there are no options. That's what pressure feels like. You should have known it. You should have done it better. You should have made a better choice. And you, right, you can feel it, like, whoa, it's a lot of pressure. Like the whole room is like, exactly what it is right now. It's like, yeah, and you're all like, yes, amen, no, should I say amen, should I not? Pressure does feel like I'm running out of time, right? Anybody ever felt like that? Raise your hand, be honest. It's a lot of pressure. And then one of the students, and these are like 20 to 30-year-olds, one of the students says, well, were you asking for us to define negative pressure or positive pressure? And I said, well, I didn't say. But out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth will speak. Oftentimes when someone asks a good question, whatever immediately comes up is what you believe to be true. Never be afraid of people asking you questions. It's a very illuminating thing to find out what's actually going on. You stop lying to yourself and you get honest, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I didn't actually say positive or negative. I just said, let's define pressure. And they're all like, oh God, you know? This is terrible. I'm like, it's actually not, because the Lord is revealing what's actually in your heart. Can you define positive pressure? And they were like, no. Okay, like what has good pressure? Airplanes, the human body, the printing press. Without pressure, you would never have words in a book on a page. And they just start rolling through stuff. Musical instruments, fire extinguishers, the atmosphere, an oxygen tank, a well. I'm like, yeah. So pressure is actually not bad. Don't you love when like the spirit of revelation just drops in a room and you're like, oh God, this changes everything. That's what it felt like in that tiny little room. What is the fruit of pressure when it's submitted to the lordship of Jesus and friendship with God? When you don't misinterpret and misunderstand what season you're in, you can adequately ask good questions to the Lord and understand what he's doing. What is the pressure? What is the fruit of pressure? Perseverance, consistency. What about the pressure when it's so intense and something comes out of you that you didn't even know was in there? And without that pressure, it's never gonna come out. The Lord is redefining, reframing. It was so beautiful. And I'm like, God, what are you saying? I give in to the word of the moment in my life, in my heart. What are you saying? And he said, Melissa, where does the pressure come from? Again. And I said, the well, God, the well. He's like, what is the pressure system? And I'm just like, literally sitting just like, what is the pressure system? Lord, I don't know. What keeps the pressure good so that what's in my life can come out? And this is what the Lord said to me, the fear of the Lord.